Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you for joining for our 52nd Town Hall. We are very, very close to celebrate 1 year for Evmux. This is like hell of a ride. It's amazing. It's crazy. I'm so excited about that, but we are not announcing that today. But yeah, it's getting closer and closer. 1 year, 1 year. What a ride. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. Let's first of all say hello. I see that the chat is not very active, so Let us know where you're from. I see that we have viewers in the four different platforms we are streaming to, but we would like to see the chat more active. So feel free to shoot, where you're from, and any questions you might have. So we have here the world according to Fox from San Diego. Thank you for joining. Happy to see you every week. We have also Dice Grinders. Hello, hello. We have Darius joining. Thank you, Darius. We have Manchester Modrax Modarks. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Saying hello. Real progress in action. Hello from Harrisburg, PA. I think it's Pennsylvania. Let me know. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. Let us know. Cool. Thank you guys for joining. And just for the newbies, just letting you know what we do in the town halls. We have a topic of the town hall, and today it's our new support of Amazon Live. This is our announcement for today, and we'll have a very good video showing you how to do it in Evmux, Amazon Live. This is the new announcement. So this is our topic. So we will start with talking about that a little bit, showing a nice video, and then after the video, diving into the questions in the chat. Anything on the topic of Amazon Live or off topic in general, any questions you might have regarding Evmux. This is what we do in the town halls every week, and I'm so happy to be here. So yeah, Amazon Live, just to give you an understanding why it was so important for us. Shoppable live streaming in general is huge because talking 20 years ago or something, or even more, there were those channels in the television that selling stuff, and this was huge in the US. And then the new evolution, if you will, of the shoppable live streaming is those new, not very new, but the platforms like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, even Wayfair, Shopify, all the e-commerce shoppable platforms. And Amazon Live is really pioneer in allowing and having a real platform specifically for live streaming. I think all the rest is really in the race to have that as well. They have it in some way or another, and even Amazon, that they're really pioneering there, it's not very very polished yet and not very robust, but I think it's going there. And the reason is I'm truly believing in shoppable live streaming is because it's a win-win-win situation. And what I mean by that, I mean that it's a win for the seller in Amazon, because they can do and leverage live streaming to sell their products. And also they can use influencers to sell their products for them. So it's great for the seller. It's great for any creator whatsoever, even if they don't have any store in Amazon, because they have now another way, another revenue generator to go to Amazon, select any product they might want to promote, go live, and earn fees of selling it. So it's a win also for the influencer, for the creator. And it's another great win for Amazon themselves, because when their sellers selling more, Amazon getting their cut. So it's amazing for Amazon as well. So Amazon is doing a lot of efforts to make sure that when you're going live, they're promoting your live to as many people as they can. They're not very good at this yet, not like YouTube, that you can just create content and it becomes viral and stuff like that. So YouTube is much better there, but Amazon will get there, I believe. And when I'm saying Amazon, I'm talking also for all the other platforms of e-commerce and shoppable. So I definitely think that if you're creating content and you're not leveraging the shoppable live streaming yet, definitely do your research and try to do that. And it was very important for us that for Evmux users, it will be extremely easy to go live to Amazon Live, because Amazon, again, because I think it's pretty new in Amazon, they made it pretty hard to go live. You need to have very specific settings to go live, and then with other software that you really need to specify the settings and configure it manually, it's pretty hard. But with Evmux, we made it so easy for you. You'll see in the video really quickly how you simply select Amazon Live, you add the details of the Amazon server, and boom, you're live in Amazon and in any other platform with the multi-stream capability, as you already know. So before we dive into the video, I'd like to go through the chat quickly, say hi to people. I always like to do that. So we have the Repel Room from Arizona. Thank you for joining. Oh, we have a question already. So let's take the question first, to kick it off. So here's a question. Is there going to be support for stream elements? Would really like to be able to get support for alerts such as new subscribers, super chats, etc. Yeah, 100% it's coming. It's not specifically stream elements. We call it web sources. This is basically the idea. Stream elements, Streamlabs, any other platform. We're definitely going to support that really, really soon. Stay tuned. We understand why you want that much. That's great. Hi, Susan from Maryland. Thank you for joining. There is another question from Dice Grinders. Is Evmux capable of integrating a Google Sheets as an overlay or Windows capture? So we don't have an integration per se with Google Spreadsheet. However, we do support share screen, and then you can share a Google Chrome tab, which can be a spreadsheet. And then we also support cropping of any layer. So you can crop the share screen to present only the part you would like to present from the Google Sheets. I hope it makes sense and it basically answers your question. Okay, I'll stop with questions now because I really want to make sure we show the video, and then I promise you all we'll go as we always do by order of all the questions, and we'll try to, just to answer all of them. So bear with me. The video is amazing, really explaining how easy it is to use to stream to Amazon Live in Evmux. So enjoy, and we'll talk right after.
Hey, yo, is everything set for Amazon Live? Oh, no, I forgot. I can't do this show with Evmux. So I'm logging in now to set up the other software. But Evmux streams to Amazon. What? Evmux streams to Amazon now. That's right. Influencers can now stream to Amazon Live with Evmux. This is an Evmux update alert. Amazon Live, in my definition, is a crowdsourced home shopping network where influencers share solutions to their audience's problems in the form of a live shopping experience. Preach! Amazon strictly accepts stream settings of 720p and 30 frames per second, settings that many streaming applications don't give users access to.
I got a plan though.
I'm excited to share that not only has Evmux made this possible, they've created a specific option just for Amazon Live so you can set up quickly.
Yes, let's go.
Kirk Nugent here for Evmux, your live streaming sweet spot. And in this video, we'll look at streaming to Amazon Live with Evmux. So here we are in Evmux, and we're gonna go into one of the sessions to add a new destination. And for those that don't remember how to do that, this will be a brief refresher. So we go into sessions, just choose one of your sessions. We'll go into a studio. So we're gonna go into studio for day 2 here. Day 2, let's go into that studio. And that opens that up for us to be able to work with. These destinations will be here for anything that is under this project. Anything that's under this project. So in order to edit our destinations, we click on the edit icon up here at the top. This is what says edit. We click on edit and we scroll down to the bottom of this dialog box that comes up, and we select add destination, add destination. So once we have that, we can add a Facebook Live, we can add LinkedIn, we can add YouTube, Twitch, we can add RTMP. But now we have this option to add Amazon Live. So we're going to select that option, and it opens up an Amazon Live dialog for us to input the server name and the stream key. server name, and the stream key. And in order for you to get that, we got to go over to the Amazon Live Creator app. Let's do that right now. So here we are on my iPad looking at the Amazon Creator app, and I've added one product to the carousel because that's required. I've just given it a quick name called Testing Evmux, and I've selected external camera as my source, my video source. If I tap external camera, it gives me another dialog, and you can see that you can actually select phone camera, and then it also has the horizontal and vertical options. But external camera is what we want. And in order to get your URL and stream key, you would simply click this icon here and copy your URL and stream key so that you can paste that into your other app or send it to yourself so that you can get it on your other screen. We click here to click save. In order to do a test stream, I'm going to go into practice mode here on Amazon Live Creator app and say yes, turn on practice mode. Practice mode is on. You can see that red bar at the top, below my graphic there. And I'm going to leave this in preview. I'm going to leave this in preview. If all the settings are correct, when we set it up for Evmux, then this button will light up red. Right now it's grayed out, but it'll light up red saying that we're ready to practice right now. So now let's head back over to Evmux to input the stream URL and stream key. Now we've inputted the stream URL, the server, right? rtmp.live.amazon.com/live. That's going to be the same for everyone, but your stream key, however, is specific to your account. And I just want to make a note right here to say, do not share your stream key with anyone, because if you do, they have the potential to be able to stream on your account. And that's the reason we're graying this part out. Even though I just pasted that in and I'm going to click save, I am going to have that part grayed out so that the world can't stream on my Amazon Live account. So now we've put in our server, we've put in our stream key. I'm going to give it a name. And then we can click save. Now that we have that saved, we can click here on edit. We can turn off any other streaming that we were pointing to and just stream directly to Amazon Live. So we have that there. We click save, and now we're ready to test this out. We're going to click go live. And while that is going live, let's go back over to our iPad to see if this thing lights up. If this lights up, that means all the settings are right and we are ready to stream on Amazon Live. We're just going to give it a few seconds for it to buffer, for it to get all of its stuff right. I can see that I'm live on my desktop here, and we're just waiting for it to come up on the stream now.
A few moments later.
And so now it's there and it says practice now. This button, when this button is illuminated, that means all of the settings, everything is already done. It's already correct. It's already right. The right stream size, 720p, the right frame rate, 30 frames per second. Everything has been selected correctly for this to work. And so that is how you would go live on your Amazon influencer account for Amazon Live through Evmux. Those who had to figure out all the settings by themselves to stream to Amazon Live will appreciate how simple and easy Evmux has made this. I mean, it's literally 4 steps, y'all. Edit destinations, add destination, select Amazon Live, input your server and stream key, then hit save. No frame rate or stream size to select, and it just works.
That's the stuff.
Now you have the power of Evmux for your Amazon Live show. Watch these videos to learn more of its features.
Right, I'm back. Thank you, Kirk, for another great video. I love the way you are explaining everything. It looks so easy, and actually we really tried to make it very easy. So let us know in the comments and in our Facebook group what you think, and let us know how you leverage Amazon Live and what you think in general about what I said in the beginning of the town hall, that shoppable live streaming is huge, and it's going to grow like crazy. This is what I think, but I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about it. With that, let's go through the questions, and then I have a few smaller updates that I can update you about, improvements we did in Evmux. But let's first go to the chat. So there is a question here. IBAN radio, IBAN radio. Okay, I hope I pronounced it nicely. Sounds like, nice subject for your podcast, if it's a podcast. Anyways, when will Evmax get an embedded player for our websites? So we do have it, but it's really for enterprise accounts. So it's not available just out of the box when you go to Evmax, not even in the Pro plan. Because it's kind of different there. We need to understand more your needs, how many people are going to watch it, and stuff like that. It's starting from $300 a month, so it's really enterprise grade. But if it's something you would like to consider, please feel free to reach out to us. I think the best way would be info@avmax.com for these kind of inquiries. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So we do have it, we do support it, but for now it's not just available for the do-it-yourself zero-touch packages in the free, basic, or pro plan. It's only for enterprises. All right, Grandma Joe is in the house. Hello, hello. How are you? Happy New Year. Okay, okay. Domino is in the house as well. Thank you for joining, sir. And there is a question from Dice Grinders. Can host adjust each guest audio volume if some are low or too high? All right, so you can do that. You cannot make them more than they are, but you can make them lower. So if you go at the bottom of your studio, you have all the feeds, right, of your speakers, of your guests. So when you hover your mouse over them, you'll see that then you can play around with their audio level, the volume, and that affects their volume in the live stream. Okay, so it's definitely available. All right, so feel free again to ask more questions in the chat, but this is a good time for me to go to our announcements. Not really announcement, but just quick updates about things we did in Evmux. So first of all, we talked last week about our announcements of virtual backgrounds, and I promised you that we will make it better and better. So we did some good improvements there. So definitely encourage you all to give it a shot and let us know what you think. Also, when you're going to the virtual backgrounds, we now added for people that if you do have green screens, you can leverage them also for the virtual backgrounds. So you'll have a simple toggle there telling the system that you do use green screen, and then just toggle it and see what's going on there. You will be able to play around a little bit with the configurations, make sure that the background looks better. Of course, with a green screen, the virtual background will look much better, but it's not a must. It works on also without a green screen. So this is the first update, and I see the world, according to Fox, saying my virtual background worked very well. I'm very happy to hear that. Amazing. Good. Perfect. Second announcement update is about the local recording sharing. Not local recording, sorry, local video sharing. So, in Evmux, you can upload your videos both for the dynamic scene and for the pro scenes up to 2 GB and per video, and we don't limit the length of the video. With that said, if you have very long videos, or for some reason you forgot to upload it to the system and you don't have time to do that, and you would like just to share them immediately, so we have the share local videos. Until this week, we know that it had some issues in the past, like it didn't work as expected sometimes. Also depends on your internet connection, but we did huge improvement there. So now local video sharing should work much smoother, much more stable. So I really encourage you all to do that. Another great announcement, great feature update. Also, something we announced about 3 or 4 weeks ago, but we did another improvement there. So you know that you are inviting guests or speakers, and then in Evmux we allow you to edit their name now inside the studio. This is something we added 4 weeks ago. Before that, you for guests you couldn't edit their names, and for speakers that you created from the dashboard, you could change the details only through the dashboard. We understood that it wasn't like the best user experience, and we improved it dramatically by allowing you to do it through the studio. So either if you go to the layers, to the speakers, then click on the three dots, and there you can edit the details. Or you go at the bottom, you see all the feeds of your guests and speakers. Also, hover your mouse, you'll see the three dots. Click on the three dots, you will be able to edit details. What's nice and what we improved, that any edit you do there will affect immediately in the studio, even if you're live. This is pretty awesome. So the lower third will be changed immediately when you do any change there. And this is a nice improvement. So let us know what you think in the comments about this improvement. Another nice thing that I'll try to show you by sharing my screen. Bear with me real quick, just a second. Okay, screen is shared. Let's make sure I have the scene ready. Bam, bam, bam. Where is my scene with my share screen? Yep, here it is. Mm-mm. Okay. All right. So this is my screen. So you can see here that we did a little small change to this section. Okay. The branding and the internal chat are now at the bottom and not on the top, because we figured out that the top of the screen was pretty hectic, like too crowded. So we moved the internal chat here. This is the internal chat, and it's not the comments coming from YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitch, etc. This is the internal chat for you to be able to chat with your guests as needed, and the push to talk as well. Okay. And also the branding is down here. The reason is because branding is something that is going cross scenes. It's not specifically for dynamic scenes, it's also for pro scenes. The branding of the banners, the branding of the lower thirds. This is going through all of your scenes, dynamic and pro, and that's why it's at the bottom. So it will be available for you even if you're playing pro scenes or dynamic scenes. And the layers are also what we call cross scenes. The difference is that in dynamic, you have what we call the presets of the layer. So you have the logo, the overlay, the video clip, and the background. And we don't let you to play around with things much because, obvious reasons. We just want to make sure that you don't do any user error, and it's as easy as possible to go live and to look amazing. And of course, you have the nice presets here that you can select how it looks. I can change and play around with it a little bit in the dynamic scene, right? Perfect. And then when you go to a pro scene, this is where you see the real layers of the pro scenes and you can play around with it. For us, it makes much more sense. And this is all going towards the direction of Evmux to make things simple, intuitive, easy to use, but yet very robust. So as long as you would like to take, advantage and leverage what Evmux offers you, you will be able pretty easily to go above and beyond. But if you would like to keep it very, very clean and simple, no worries. Evmux can be as simple as you can ever think of. And it's just the beginning of this process. Expect more updates in this area. So I'm back to my hello. I'm back. Perfect. And I'm really curious to see what you see in the comments, what you have in the comments. So we have Tyson the Seer here saying, "Hey, stuff. I love Evmux, but my only problem is Facebook profile. I still can't see what people comment in my show." All right. So with Facebook, yeah, it's a bit, sometimes they have some issues, privacy and stuff like that. Um, I think if you can just share with us where you stream to in the Facebook group we have, because there are differences between groups profile, I mean personal profile, and pages. With groups, people need to, I mean your viewers, they need to approve Evmux as their as an app with their Facebook. And when you stream to a group, we add a piece of, a paragraph telling them what to do. But as long as they don't do that, you won't be able to see their names. This is the Facebook privacy policy. But let us know in the group what exactly you do. Maybe, maybe we can help there. um, all right. Okay, the chat is pretty in ease today. Maybe it means you don't have a lot of questions. So I'll just give you another minute to ask me anything before we wrap up. Thank you all for joining anyways. Our plan, I just want to mention something about the live booster event that we plan to do on January. But honestly, because we are so busy with the new features we are releasing, we are really focusing on that, and we decided to postpone it a little bit. We don't know exactly when it will happen, probably in March or April, but stay tuned. The reason we decided to postpone it, because we really want to make sure that the content we bring you in this event, it's something special and not just, another town hall. Not that town halls are bad. I think town halls are amazing way to communicate. But the live booster event should be, a flagship event for us. So we really want to make sure we invest the right resources to make it huge and amazing. And also I want to thank you all again for joining every week, making it amazing experience for us, helping us grow. I don't know if we don't really promote or advertise exact numbers, but Evmux is growing like crazy. Specifically in the last 2 months, we see huge growth, and a lot thanks to you of using Evmux, spreading the word, letting other people know why you love Evmux so much. So I can't thank you all enough of being amazing community to Evmux. So thank you all for joining. And yeah, I think that I'll just wrap it up now, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.